Hi there, it's Sharon Hess, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about something that could be going on for you right now, and that is, are you missing the misery? Now, I know that sounds a little crazy, but let me explain to you what I mean. Back when I was a young woman, my mother's second husband died from liver cancer. Now, he was from Holland and she was from Belgium. And when she was divorced from my dad, she started dating him. And they just really, really had a great time together. To me, they were a beautiful couple. He was a very handsome, stoic man. And mom and him just really fit together. So when he first was diagnosed with cancer, he had colon cancer. And when that happened, he realized just how much he wanted mom to be in his life and stay in his life. So he asked her to marry him. And I just thought, to me, it was just, like I was a teenager at the time, and it was just so romantic. So anyway, so they got married. And a month or two after they were married, unfortunately, he was diagnosed with liver cancer because the cancer had spread. Now, he asked mom, he said, I don't want to die in a hospital. I would like to die at home. And so my mother honored that wish, and he did. He stayed at home and he died at home. But after he had died, I remember mom said to me, Sharon, this is going to sound weird, but I miss the misery. And I said, what do you mean by that, mom? And she said, well, taking care of him every day and, being there for him and doing everything that he needed, it became my purpose, and it became what I was used to doing every day. And now that he's gone, I don't know what to do with myself. So when I was thinking about what we're dealing with during this stay at home and, where our life was one way one day, different the next, I was thinking about there's probably a lot of people who are missing the misery and they don't realize that's what's happening, okay? So the first thing you want to do here is think about what it is you're missing, okay? And then you want to think about why you miss it. Because a lot of times we become used to something, even though we're not enjoy doing it, we're not happy doing it, we're doing it because we're supposed to do it, we're doing it because we think it's the only thing we can do. We're absolutely miserable in it, but we become so comfortable with it. If it goes away, we miss it. And I hope you understand that. I hope it makes sense to you, okay? You're comfortable with it. So when it goes away, you miss it. And that's why there's a saying that, you want to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that means getting out of these things that you're comfortable with that aren't necessarily serving you or moving you forward on the path that you want to be moving on, okay? So think about what you're missing. Think about why you're missing it. And then think about, what does it give to you? So what kind of purpose does it serve for you? And if you're really, really good at going in and introspect within yourself, then you can look at how can I recreate the same thing in my now. Of course, you're going to be creating it new. So it would be creating, my brain kind of went two different directions there. But anyway, so if it's like your purpose, like for my mom, it was her purpose and how she filled her days and her time, and she felt lost, she had to find a way to recreate that. And actually what she did was she went to work in retail in a clothing store and helping women find outfits. And so that gave her, it was a different kind of purpose, but it was a purpose and it was helping people. And here's the thing too, it's human nature. We are hardwired to want to serve others. We are. And I know people who don't think that, but somewhere deep down inside of them, it's there because it's human nature, right? Now, think about why it was filling up your time, what it meant to you while it was filling up your time. And then if you sit back, I know you can find other ways to do that and fulfill that. There's a lot of people, if you look around on Facebook and LinkedIn and whatever, that you can tell by what they're posting, what they're saying, that they're a little bit lost at this point in time. So if you're a self-actualized person, who's pretty good at being okay with change, knowing that we're going to come out the other end of this. It will be different, but hey, could be a lot better different, right? So look at people who you think need support and reach out to them and offer it, right? If you're missing your purpose, then find a purpose now. Find a purpose in what you're doing now, okay? One of the things that I looked at early on when this first happened was supporting people in finding clarity in what they need to be focusing on. Because here's the thing, the worst thing you could do right now is start creating and moving forward in fear, and totally in fear. Because, and I always say this, one of my sayings, what you're doing today is creating your tomorrow. So you don't want to create your tomorrow from a place of fear. And there are ways you can find to do your tomorrow, creating your tomorrow from a place of love. So sit and ask yourself, am I missing the misery? And then you can go in and you can change that. And moving forward, you won't have to deal with that again. And just one other thing that I have seen from a lot of people is you may discover that you're addicted to drama, okay? The thing is with drama, it takes two people to create it. You need to think about that. And so if you don't have the people that you normally create your drama with, you may be creating drama in other areas, in other places in your life. So pay attention to that, because you don't want to do that. And like if you used to go to work and you were the one that always listened to the gossip and, pointed fingers and this, that, and the other, that's drama. And we don't need drama in our life. We want to create the life that we want and fulfill our life with peace, love, joy, and abundance. Okay? So if I can help you, please email me, Sharon@SharonHess.com. You can go to my website, SharonHess.com, and now go out and have a fabulous life just because you can.